Hi, good evening. Today we are again available here for the Project ByPath candidates CV review. So I will be sharing directly going to the CV review points. I will be sharing my screen and we will start with the resume of the candidate. So first candidate that we have is Muhammad Ashfaq Khan. So with me we have Fiza, Arich, and Yusuf also. They will be supporting us on in the review. Yusuf, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, I can see it.
Okay. So this first CV which we have is for Mr. Muhammad Ashfaq Khan, and his name is prominent. Then he is accountant, so it's easy to see. Then his contact number and his location, that is also prominent. So first we are talking about the good thing in his CV. Then his position, work experience, company name, start date in the company until which date he is there, that is also prominent. And then his role in each company, that is also clearly defined in a good manner. Then if we talk about skills are also highlighted in a good way so that people can highlight and see it properly. Then in the technical skills also mentioned in a good way. Then previous experience also is defined in a good way, and education is also highlighted, courses is also highlighted. So overall, if we see this CV, this resume is made in a good format, and all the key information, major key information is available. Now if I talk the areas of improvement or the concern, which are from my understanding need to be improvement, is first thing, the total year of experience we have to go here and then find. Okay, but if it is highlighted in proper way or somewhere here, total year of experience also, then it will become more prominent. Then this paragraph itself, competent, dynamic, and result driven accountant, diversified experience, flexible and versatile, thrive in rapidly changing situation and deadline driven environment. These all these lines basically have no meaning. This is like we used to write the topics, my best friend and my these kind of topics in our schools, and these were like copy paste. So this is something anybody can copy and paste and use it, because these are general statements. So instead of going to these general statements, which are basically nobody is much interested to read, we should go to career summary. Career summary is something which you can highlight in bullet points or very quickly, that what is the brief point of your uh, work history. So mainly it's matching with the given job description, that so that quickly it can relate with the description. And one more positive point which I want to highlight is he has mentioned the company name, and he's talking about the company detail also in short. That, for example, International Pipeline Supply Group, it is a well-known company, deals in pipe, insulated, and pipe fitting. So the other person who is reading, he can relate it and uh, get the exact idea about that company. Now I would request Arij to give her comments on this CV. Over to you, Arij. What is your concern?
Yes, sir. Sir, I just want to say that first of all is like picture. I don't think so. It's a professional picture. Like, don't give a impression.
Right. And any other point from your side?
Yes, sir. Sir, and the things the person mentioning on the like their contact number and other things, and the other paragraph on the upper side, like to mention in the bullet points also, and to like these contact details also have to highlight it. It's in very
Yeah,
small size
contact
and
details are basically prominent already. They are well highlighted. So like mobile number and email. The only thing which I see missing is the availability, or you can say
yes, sir.
visa status. Although from his company, I can understand that on present, if he is in Dubai, has most probably available, immediately available to join position, but that also should to be highlighted. Now I would request Yusuf to give his point of view. Over to you, Yusuf.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have the same comment like the profile picture should be professional, and this column of details like email addresses, Dubai, LinkedIn profile link, it can be merged into the same line where the profile picture itself is. And after that, we can write as a summary like 10 years experience in payrolls and accounting like that. And the second thing I found is that the font style and the color is not easily readable. It should be a little bit larger, like we mentioned in our previous broadcast, that it should be font size of 12 we should use.
Yeah,
And
I'm not sure. Maybe if you are seeing it on mobile, then you might be feeling it difficult. But because on my end, I'm looking at a computer screen. So
yeah,
from my point of view, it's readable. But on mobile phone, maybe Zoom is required, or something like that. That's might be the reason you are seeing in it in
yeah.
that way.
So
But overall, if
the
I just summarize, overall it's a good resume. Only as Reach highlighted, pictures can be improved, and the career summary here it can be improved, and other points are quite reasonable. So, total year of experience and other things can be managed. Now we will move to the next resume. Next resume we have from Mr. Abdul Rahman Adil. And Mr. Abdul Rahman, if we go through his resume, his location is mentioned, then mobile number is mentioned, email is there, visit visa is there. These are the good points. And another good point is core skills are also highlighted. And next good point is that company history, company details are is also properly provided. So these were the good points of this resume. And now, if we talk about the area of improvement, we have this career objective, which is complete paragraph is actually no use. It says seeking a career field in accounting or tax department of an organization where I can utilize my professional experience and competency and capabilities. So these are like journal statements. When you are sending CV, it means you are looking for a job. So it is all already understood. So you should go after your name. There should be your position. What is your target position? If you have more than one or two target position, that you have to mention, and then you can go directly to the career summary. Career summary is basically matching with the provided job description. So whatever is the job description mentioned most of the advertisement, that whichever point is applicable on your resume, you have to mention those points. So that is one point. And the second point is, you mentioned the name of the company, but you have to mention little bit about the role of that company, what that company is actually doing. For example, power zone engineering services. So you have to elaborate more about the company business itself in addition to your activities also. So these were the points from my understanding that this portion can be improved. Now I would request Arij to highlight what is your point of view, Arij, on this CV.
Yes, sir. So first of all, the name size is not like prominent. It needs more, like text size is more prominent,
Okay.
and the yes, sir. Under that, the position of the target when what like under the name he has to mention the position clearly.
Yes.
What
Yes.
where he want to
Yeah.
apply in which position and all that.
Yeah, especially if I highlight this point that first thing, the profession and years of experience. So the position, it should be highlighted like this, and experience, how many years. So if mainly the headline or heading, you should follow this pattern. So it should be your top of your top detail of your resume.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Yusuf, any point from your side?
Yes, sir. The font size itself is not accurate. Some of the text has multiple font size, and it should be like aligned accordingly, and
Yeah.
also the
Yeah.
logos.
Yeah. What I see, some here, the here he is using some different variety of font, and here the font is different. So if I go to the our NAVAFIZ recommendation for the font size, we have recommendations that you should use the Calibri 12.
Yeah, and one more thing, sir, the reference, it should not be written like available on demand, and also the personal details like single or married, like these things should not be in the resume.
Yeah, it's actually in this case, especially in this case, this personal detail and this reference, this all can be skipped. It can be deleted, and more relevant information, something like achievement, can be added on this. So these are a few points. We have highlighted the good points of this resume also, and some area of improvement also. So this will improve it further. Now we will move to next resume for Mr. Akib Sharif Shah. Mr. Akib Sharif Shah is a civil engineer from India, and in his resume we have actually multiple points to highlight. The first thing is I was trying to get good points, but in terms of good points, only thing is that he has highlighted few things. He has mentioned his education also. He has mentioned his certification also. But if we talk about the areas of improvement, the headline itself, and the headline as we highlighted, it should be uh, as per NOAF's recommended headline, that your name, your position, your total area of experience, your educational qualification, your key skills, your current location, and your availability, immediate availability, and contact detail. This all should be there in your headline in one go, right? And then if as a civil engineer he has worked, but the thing which I found missing is start date is 2016 to till 2018, but after that till date there is no more information updated. So the expression which I am getting is this fellow is not working since 2018. So almost from his CV, the impression is from last 4 years he is not doing anything. so it is not building a good impression. Plus, a reasonable photo should also be part of your CV, and it also improves the impressions. Uh, but in overall, it this CV needs a lot of improvement. So if I am going to give ratings to these three resume for Muhammad Ishfaq, I will give 8 point out of 10. For Mr. Abdul Rahman, I will give 6 point out of 10, and for Akib, I will give just 4 point out of 10. This is what I get the feel. And now I would request Arij to give her point of view about the CV of Akib. Over to you, Arij.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So first of all, like you say, picture is missing. That is
Yeah,
also a bad impression, and alignment, like the contact number and location, all is mentioned in the center, and like not aligned, and also
right. So as you highlighted, yes, picture and the alignment of fonts and other things.
many like improvements needed.
Yeah. So now I would request Yusuf. Over to you, Yusuf.
Yes, sir. Sir, this resume is actually for a civil engineer, so it should be mentioning like the skills. There is no skills column we see, and there is no such activities that represent that he has actually done a civil engineering job. He has to mention the standards that are used in the company, like what are these standards on that he is aware of. All of these technical details are missing, and the general comments like there is no profile picture, there is no summary, exact summary, and also the alignment of name and contact details are not actual according to the standards.
Right, right. Thank you, Arij. Thank you, Yusuf. And now I would just like to highlight about the project ByPath. Project ByPath is a support system, and the CVs which we reviewed yesterday and today, they are part of the qualifying round, because Project ByPath is a 6 week project of candidate support, and we are into the first week of that round. And in this first week round, we are on step one, and the point is that resume should be approved by NAVAFIZ system. And the resume which we have reviewed, so any resume which we are giving a rating of less 5 or less than 5 is not considered to be approved until unless it is updated. And the candidate who are part of this project ByPath qualifying round, they will not move to next round until unless they get the resume approved. So from the basic rating point of view, Muhammad Ashfaq Khan resume is approved, because as per my rating, it is 7 out of 10, or actually more than 7 out of 10. So this resume is approved, but we have given the further suggestion for the improvement to Mr. Ashfaq, that he can improve from the picture side and from the career summary side, which will add more value. The CV of Mr. Adil Rahman is also approved, because it has also rating higher than 6, higher than 5. And the area of improvement which we highlighted, that he can improve on matching the font type, and removing the career objective, and replacing it with the summary of career, and by deleting the unwanted informations. But resume of Akib Sharif is not approved, because it has uh, very low rating as of now. Until unless he may improve his resume, he will only then move to next level. So these were our CV reviews. Now I would request Fiza Fatma if she is available. Fiza, I would just like to hear from you your overall feedback about today's live session and the comments from your side. What do you think? How was the session today?
Assalamu alaikum. Since it's my first CV reviewing session, so I think I learned quite a few things about if you're seeing a CV or if you're going to review it, how on what points you should review it, right? So I heard all of you talk about it, and I think the points that all of you raised were quite right, and all the first two CVs were definitely better, and the last one was I think that was very unprofessional. That kind of gave a look that it was just a CV that you would make for practice and not a CV that you would want to send somewhere like for professional point of view. Like if you're applying for a job, you wouldn't want to send that CV because it's going to give a negative impact.
Right,
But
right. Now
rest
we
of
have
the
some.
CVs and other points were right. So yes.
So we have few comments from the viewers from Ashfaq Khan. I think we reviewed the CV of Ashfaq Khan. Yes, it's the same. Ashfaq Khan is saying thanks, sir, and then Khan is saying the picture is really seems not professional. I think he is commenting on his CV himself. So whatever we commented, he is agreeing on himself. Next question from Ashfaq Khan is, sir, please give me an answer. Is it okay to have the resume of only one page? Ashfaq, it is fine. It is quite fine to have CV of one page, but as long as you have 10-year experience, I would suggest that it if your CV is moving to 2 pages or 3 pages, that is still okay. But if all the information which, as per your understanding, you have provided and in a compact and short detail, even single page CV is also okay. But if we go to the NAVAFIZ format, in the NAVAFIZ format, we have a recommendation for 2 pages CV. And if you refer to NAVAFIZ resume template, which is available on NAVAFIZ website, it's a 2 page format. Basically, all the detail is available on first page, and second page is just extension or further detail of the same. Then we have Muhammad Fahad. I have a question, sir. Yes, Muhammad Fahad is how to get review my CV too. So Muhammad Fahad, you can contact either me or Mr. Yusuf Rao. We will provide our contact number in the comments of this video after uploading. After this live session is ended, we will provide the my WhatsApp number, and you can WhatsApp your CV, and we will review it accordingly. Or the other option is you can go upload it on the NAVAFIZ website, and then there is a CV review section where you can review the CV. Then we have comment from Muhammad Fahad. Also, can we show a CV format globally renowned and accepted? Yes, Mohammed Fahad, as we have concluded with more than 100 plus recruiter in the UAE area, and we have shown them up. We have got approved our NAVAFIZ resume format from more than 100 recruiters. So you can follow the NAVAFIZ format and update your CV accordingly. So these were the all the points. So once again, thank you, Yusuf Rao. Thank you, Rich. Thank you very much. And tomorrow we will meet with more candidates, and we will review their office profile, and we will review their uh, LinkedIn profile also. So tomorrow we will going to the next level of qualifying round by reviewing the LinkedIn profile. Then we have another comments from Ashfaq that there is a big discussion regarding the pages, As my professional friend is saying, recruiters or HR nowadays has no time to review as they have so many things to do. Ashfaq, as I said before also, the an office format is basically uh, just two-page format. More than two-page is not recommended, and single page only if you have a 10-year experience. The single page gives an idea that you are a bit low experience. So to be on an average side, or not exceeding on the very high side and not going on very low side, uh, two pages is recommended. And if you will follow the NAVAFIZ format, basically the 80% power is in the headline, the remaining 20% power is in the bottom portion, and the second page, which is as per NAVAFIZ format, that has the detail of your activities. But in general, if there is a recruiter who is busy and he's having a look only on your one page, he will get everything what he wants to understand. Because the first page includes career summary also, and first page includes the 80% power of headline also. That's why I prepare one page CV. As I said, Ashfaq, your CV is quite fine, but you can improve it further on the other side. And at the end, understand. Thanks, sir. So I think we have explained the concept of two pages, why the office has a two-page format, and why it should not exceed more than two pages, and what is the impact of a single page. So if your experience is less than 8 years, of course you can go with the single page. But if your experience is more than 8 years and there is a more diversity, you should go to with the two pages details. And normally, in 10 years, if you have switched in multiple companies, then automatically your CV will go to higher side. So that's all for today. And once again, thank you everyone, and we will say goodbye and see you tomorrow. Take